Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend.
Ben Slater, Remax Preferred Realty, your full-time, all-the-time, lifetime realtor. It is late in the year 2022, and after a long hiatus, Seller's Assist is back. In this video, we are going to discuss and define Seller's Assist and illustrate the pros and cons and how it can be used when purchasing a home. As I mentioned, the market has been super competitive lately, so it's been very hard for buyers to actually get an offer accepted with Seller's Assist, especially when you have 3 or 4 offers coming in and the seller has their choice. However, the market's normalized a bit, and you can actually use Seller's Assist now, especially if a house doesn't have a lot of offers on it, and it's a great tool for a buyer to get into a house with less money down or less money out of their pocket. So let's dive in. We are going to bring up a little illustration here, high-tech clipboard. For our purposes, we're going to use a $335,000 purchase of a house with an FHA loan, which is 3.5% down. As you know, and we've discussed in previous videos, there's closing costs to purchase a house. You have obviously the 3.5% down, which is about $12,000 for this illustration. You have transfer tax, title insurance, and then your mortgage company is also going to require that you put up money in escrow to pay the future taxes going forward. So all that adds up, and you can see, if you look at the clipboard, on the one side in green is the $335,000 purchase without Seller's Assist. So just a regular home purchase, $335,000 price. Buyer's going to need about $29,000 to put down, $29,445, with a monthly payment of $3,169 using today's interest rates. Now, obviously, that's a lot of money for some people. Maybe they don't have the $29,000, or maybe they do, but they'd rather be a little more conservative in the sense that they want some money in the bank still and they want to put less money down. So the way you can do that, rather than paying $335,000, you can tell the seller, hey, I'll pay you $350,000, if you look over in the red, with $15,000 Seller's Assist. And what that Seller's Assist is, it's actual cash that the seller gives back to the buyer on the settlement sheet. So the price gets pushed up to $350,000, but then the seller gives $15,000 back. So obviously that equals $335,000. So from a seller's perspective, they're still selling the house at $335,000. Now there are a couple subtle differences and things to consider, which we're going to discuss. The transfer tax is calculated on sales price, and usually commission is calculated on sales price as well. So the number is going to be slightly different for the seller as far as what they'll net. But for our purposes, it's pretty darn close for a $335,000 straight offer with a $350,000 offer and a $15,000 Seller's Assist. The real risk for the seller, and the reason why a seller will almost always take an offer with no Seller's Assist versus Seller's Assist, given that they're the net same price, is that for that buyer's loan to go through, the house has to appraise at the $350,000 price, which is a risk, because if the house doesn't appraise at $350,000, then the buyer's not going to get their loan. Then the buyer's either going to back out, or they'll have to renegotiate, and the seller might have to sell the house lower in price. So that's really the risk for this from the seller's standpoint. However, in this market, as I said, if you don't have tons of offers and you have a buyer that's legitimate and has a good credit and is qualified with a pre-approval but needs a little Seller's Assist to make it happen, not a bad idea to go with it. I'm going to put the clipboard down now, but from the buyer's perspective, it's really about making sure that your offer is well presented, which if we're working together, it will be. So you can convey to the seller's agent and the seller, hey, look, we're qualified. Here's our pre-approval. We have the income. We just prefer to have some Seller's Assist so we have some less money down. And as long as everything's organized and looks good, you have a real good shot at getting the offer done. So that is how Seller's Assist works. And again, I like to call it Banker's Assist because it really is sort of a triangle. I mean, the seller's not really giving money. I mean, they are, but if the price is there, it's going to net them the same. And really, it's the buyer's bank that's lending a higher price. So effectively, as a buyer, you're basically financing some of your closing costs and pushing them to the back end of the loan. I hope this video was helpful to you. Again, if you or anyone you know are looking to buy, sell, or rent anywhere in Delaware County, Montgomery County, Chester County, or Philadelphia counties, Pennsylvania, shoot me a message to get started, and have a great day.